This is a multifaceted game. It is a base building game at its core, but it is also a crafting survival RPG. So if we go in here to these skill systems, we can see that there is a very rich and deep passive skill system with a skill tree that you'll be familiar with: Path of Shadows, Path of Dexterity, Path of the Blade, Path of Craftsmanship, Path of the Arrow, Path of Endurance, so on and so forth. And you can spec in all the different ways that you want to spec. So you can take points and put them wherever you want, in whatever direction you want. It is a classless game, so it's all about how do you want to play the game. Do you want to be a sword master? Put points in sword. You want to be good with the bow? Put points in bow. You want to be a stealthy guy? Put points in shadow skills. You want to just be a crafter? Go in crafting. All you got to do to get skill points is to level up in the game, which means just going out there and adventuring and completing quests. Now, when it comes to the passive skills, those ones you earn through gameplay. Active skills you earn through building buildings, which we talked about earlier. So you have to build a training grounds to learn sword attacks. You have to build a shooting range to learn bow attacks. And you have to build a trapper's hut if you want to get your senses like tracking and animal detection up. So all of this plays in together in the sense that each one of these systems is sort of interdependent. It's independent of the others, but they're also interdependent to a degree if you want to experience the most out of the game. So as an example, if all you ever wanted to do was just play this game as a crafting survival / village management simulator where you never do quests, that's totally optional, and it's totally a viable way to play the game. You could just go out here into the woods, chop down trees, go to the mines, harvest plants, harvest animals, bring them back, and just expand your village. You could totally do that and never ever do a quest, never lift your sword, never lift your bow. You could do that, other than to maybe take care of some animals, but you would never have to deal with bandits and the king and the sheriff of Nottingham or anything like that. Or if you wanted to focus primarily on being a master bowman and going out and doing quests in the world, you can totally do that and leave the crafting and village management to someone else. Now, you'll probably start to feel a little bit hindered at some point. Ooh, I need to drink some water before I do anything. Speaking of which, I'm getting a big flashing on the screen, which means, hey,